Greetings, my fellow politicos. Ty here with breaking news about the fleeting interests of American voters. A viewer asked me the other day what American voters have cared most about for the last 20 years. And my first thought was, do you mean which 20 years? The 20 years before the Great Recession? The 20 years before the pandemic? Because our national attention span is now so short, we measure history in units of things that tried to ruin our lives. Think of it like a really terrible, long-running TV show. For the first few seasons, say 2005 to 2007, the show was called Are We Safe Yet? Every episode was about terrorism and the Iraq War. We were all amateur foreign policy experts, arguing about Sunni versus Shia at Thanksgiving dinner. It was a little scary and really exhausting. Then, in 2008, the show got abruptly canceled and replaced with a much scarier one. Can we afford gas or food? The economy became the main character, and it was a diva. It demanded all the attention. For years, the only issue was the economy. It didn't matter what else was happening. A meteor could be hurtling towards Earth, and the top poll question would be, how will this meteor impact Q3 GDP growth? Once we collectively found some loose change in the national sofa cushions, we decided to get obsessed with healthcare. This was the show's experimental phase. We spent years in a calm, rational, and not at all screamy debate about what a deductible is. The main takeaway was that nobody knows what a deductible is, but we're all willing to end friendships over it. And then, 2016 happened. That wasn't a season. It was a chaotic crossover event. Social media was front and center, stoking fear, hate, and confusion. Was the top issue the economy? Immigration? Foreign policy? Yes. The answer was just yes. It was a grab bag of anxiety. Voters were basically running into the voting booth like it was a supermarket during a hurricane, just grabbing whatever fear looked freshest. Just when we thought we had a handle on things, 2020 rolled in and said, "Hold my microscopic, spike-covered beer." Suddenly, the number one issue was a virus, a global pandemic. Everything else vanished. The economy, immigration, nobody cared. The defining political issue of the day was, are you wearing your mask over your nose, Kevin? And now? Oh, it's my favorite part. The spin-off series. The top issues today are the economy, because inflation is the sequel nobody asked for, and this wonderfully vague thing called the state of democracy, or my personal favorite from the polls, poor leadership. That is the most brilliantly passive-aggressive complaint in political history. It's the national equivalent of sighing loudly and saying, I'm fine. It covers everything and means nothing. It's like saying the most important issue is, everything. So, what have we cared about for 20 years? It's a cycle. We care about our money until we're scared. We care about being scared until we get sick. We care about being sick until we're broke again. We are a nation of frantic, issue-hopping goldfish who just want a nap, and for 20 years, we haven't gotten one. Good night. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.